神羅転生
Yo, what's going on everyone? It is the Mist again, and it is a little bit late, but we have got some spoilers for episode 49 all the way up to episode 52. And now these look really interesting, they seem like very interesting episodes, and we are getting insanely close to the start of the Chunin exams, and especially the Momoshiki arc. In fact, I would predict that after these 4 episodes, we are gonna be in the Chunin exams, like no doubt. Because the final episode of these given spoilers is definitely like a beginning, like an introduction to what happened in the movie, and you'll understand what I mean when I say it. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So episode 49 is called Wasabi and Namida. And here is the summary. Boruto's aunt, Hyuga Hanabi, is in charge of Team 15, consisting of all 3 girls, Sumire, Wasabi, and Namida. Team 15 has been given the mission of capture all the animals that have escaped the nature park, after someone had opened the cages. Although the 3 are chosen for the mission, Wasabi and Namida begin arguing. Moving on, episode 50. Chunin exam selection examination recommendation meeting, and now this is actually exciting. Like episode 49, I mean, it looks cool, whatnot, but honestly this is what I'm excited for, because this is really getting into the Chunin exam territory, and this is going to be cool to see. And here is the summary. The Chunin exam selection examination is held for promising genin from all hidden villages to gather and have their qualifications identified. In the village of the Hidden Leaf, the ex-Ibisu team of Konohamaru, Udon, and Kazamatsuri Moegi are discussing between themselves the eligibility of the teams they lead, shortly before the exam itself. And now, this is cool because I really like the fact that we have got, you know, the 3 ex-genin from the last generation, that being Udon, Konohamaru, and Moegi, and they are actually the ones leading the 3 next generation biggest teams. So I'm very happy just to hear that in general, because that is just cool to see and hear, to be honest, in my opinion. And this episode does look very, very interesting. So I mean, I guess they are going to be really discussing who's going to be partaking in the exam or not. I pray to God that Udon decides that Iwabe's team is ready. I mean, they definitely are. They have the strength. Let's just hope. All my Iwabe fans, Metal Leaf fans, and Dinky fans. Well, Dinky fans, do you exist? No, I'm joking. You do, of course. I love Dinky as well. But this episode does definitely look interesting, and I think that we are going to see maybe a conflict between the leaders. Maybe this team can't do it, or maybe this team can, but at the end of the day, I think all 3 teams from the ex-Ibisu team, you know, all Konohamaru, Udon, and Moegi are going to say that, you know what, our teams can partake in the exams. So that's going to be cool to see, and I'm very, very excited. But this episode also looks interesting. Episode 51 is called Boruto's Birthday. And now, there's no way, right? Okay, hold on a second, guys. This is interesting, right? Because, I'm pretty sure that there's about 51 to 52 weeks in a year, and this is episode 51, obviously. So I'm pretty sure that this is literally the anniversary of the Boruto anime. This is actually so cool. I've just realized this now, but this is getting really close to the anniversary of the Boruto anime, because it's been just about 50 something weeks, right? And now, that is so cool. That is honestly so cool. I'm happy that they've done this, and I mean, it's definitely going to be an advancement within the series to see this happen. It's going to be definitely a milestone this episode. After Boruto hears some passing words about the young genin being with his father, and the fact that his father also wasn't present at his birthday celebration, he feels more and more angry and lonely. During this time, Boruto and his team, Team 7, received the mission to capture the party of train thieves who are hiding out in a town near the border of the Land of Fire. And this episode does seem interesting, because this is going to be, in my opinion anyways, the episode that creates the conflict which existed between Boruto and Naruto during the movie. And if it is, then that makes perfect sense, because Boruto and Naruto, the relationship over the past 10 episodes has been quite good. Actually, throughout the entire series, just about, the relationship hasn't been unstable, to say. I mean, Boruto says some things, but at the end of the day, he loves his dad still. But with this episode, I definitely see a conflict happening. Maybe Boruto feels like his dad doesn't love him, and like he cares about other people more than him, and this is going to create the conflict that happened during the movie arc, like I just said. But the question is, who is Naruto hanging out with? I mean, which genin is he with? After Boruto hears some parting words about the young genin being with his father. See, I'm really honestly confused about this. The young genin. So, who could this mean? You know, obviously, I pray that it's Iwabe, because that would be so cool. Imagine if Naruto trained Iwabe after the latest episode. That would be so cool, dude. That would be so cool. But that's just a dream and aspiration of mine, which will never probably happen. If it did, I would literally be so happy. Like, wow. But, oh god, okay, let's just stop, Mystican, stop. But this episode does seem really cool. I'm excited to see it. I mean, this is, out of the 3 episodes I've discussed, this would be the second most exciting episode. Even the first, potentially, right next to the Chunin exam selection. But this episode, this takes the cake as the first, okay? There's no way, no other episode beats this, because this episode is called, episode 52, it's called Sasuke's Shadow. And I've already seen other Boruto YouTubers discuss this, the fact that it could potentially be the beginning of the Momoshiki or the Chunin exam arc, because we will be seeing maybe Sasuke versus Kinshiki, and you know, the arrival of Momoshiki and him talking and whatnot. And imagine that, dude. Imagine that. This is going to be so hype. We are getting into such hype territory in the Boruto anime right now, in the Boruto series. So much stuff is happening, and if we're having a proper look at it, this is all going to be happening right after the release of the newest chapter, I believe. Like a couple weeks after the release of the newest chapter. So I think that the next month of the Boruto series is going to be so hype, and we are here, guys. The long-awaited Chunin exams, the long-awaited arrival of Momoshiki, Kinshiki, and Urashiki is finally here, and damn, I'm extremely excited. I cannot wait to see Sasuke versus Kinshiki, or the beginning of that specific fight. Maybe Sasuke's out doing his exploration, and he discovers this, you know, portal and whatnot, and then he goes to this dimension, and then all of a sudden Kinshiki arrives because, like, blah blah blah, Momoshiki, we have found something in the dimension of blah blah. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know the language of them because they're insane and they use a lot of mathy words, space-like words, and I just can't handle that stuff. But anyways, apparently, and I've just seen this, thanks to Eternal Hokage on his channel, and now that's a big shout out to him, and I think Bara B also uploaded it as well. Episode 49 is potentially going to include Urashiki, and now that's just extremely hyped to me, because obviously you guys know that if you watched a video of mine maybe a month or so ago, you know that I am very hyped for this character in particular, because there is so much they could do with him, and it's something brand new, which I'm all up for in the Boruto series. With this arc, I want to see new things happening, and this is the perfect character to do that with. Especially with the new characters in general, like Iwabe, Denki, Sumire, and all those type of characters, but especially with this new villain, that's extremely cool to see. If Urashiki arrives in episode 49, damn it, I will be hyped. And this is just a quick, now it isn't confirmed that he's going to be arriving in the episode, it's just a kind of a assumption as of right now, but one thing that has just popped into my head is the fact that this episode 49, is centered around Wasabi and Namida. Now, we know that Team 15 doesn't partake in the Chunin exams, and in the opening of the series, as of right now, is it the opening or ending? I think it's the ending. We see Sumire in the rain, like she's been consumed by darkness or sadness, you know, despair, with that kind of symbolism. Now, what if Urashiki, now this is far-fetched as heck, right? But what if Urashiki arrives on Earth and he's like, and somehow, no, it doesn't make sense, but what if he murdered Wasabi and Namida? Oh my god. Now, that's just too far, I'm sorry, that's just way too far and far-fetched, but that's just a possibility, you know, you never know. But anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry for my clickbait in the last video. You know, that was a mistake on my part and it won't happen ever again. You know, I'll just do light clickbait because, you know, who doesn't like clickbait? No, I'm joking. I won't do that anymore. But thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoy your day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out guys, and thank you guys so much for watching. See you later. Peace out, yet again.